Hello, I'm Jomika and welcome to another Bedrock tutorial. Today we are going to be making this flower farm right in here. This farm allows you to grow specific flowers in any biome without having to manually bone meal or break the flowers. So if we come in here and we grab some bone meal, this is kind of the old way that I did it before this flower farm. You come up, find the flower you wanted, and then bone meal and break them. But with this farm, you could just turn it on and it does all the breaking for you. It'll bone meal and then shoot it back and forth. It's a little bit slow on the server right now just because there's a bunch of people on while I'm making this video. A bunch of fellow broke rockers here. And yeah, this is what you do. And then at the end, you just come in and break any extra ones that you don't want in there and you can pick them up. You could use any one of these flowers here, basically any flower in the game. You could use the two high ones also. They don't quite work the same, but they still do work. So if we come in here, break this one, they're not going to grow out. They're just going to kind of drop off a second flower there. So you could do this and hold this and do that if you wanted manually, or if you just want to turn it on, go do something else, you can do that. It'll just throw them onto the ground. The moving blocks really don't matter for this one, but yeah, it's there and it's set up to do all flowers. So we'll go ahead and put that one back. Make sure we clean up our little mess here. And yeah, so let's go ahead and switch over to my test world. But before I do that, I just want to quickly tell you a little bit about server hosting website I have created. If you ever wanted your own Minecraft server, head on over to servers.jomica.co and we have everything you need to set up your own Java Edition or Bedrock Edition server. We also have Rust servers available. So join, sign up, and then after that you can log in. And here's a list of all the servers I manage. If we head into one of these servers here, we can check out the dashboard. And this is all the information you need. You can set the whitelist here, difficulty settings, default game mode, cheats, default member permissions. You can change the seed. You can manage the whitelist here. You can enter your own custom commands. You can start, stop, or restart the server at your convenience. And then when there's an update available, it automatically downloads it, and you can go ahead and just click this button to be on the latest version of Minecraft Bedrock Edition. Yeah, super easy to set up. Head over to servers.jomica.co. So here we are in our testing world, and this is the flower farm without any kind of like design around it. Here is the items we are going to need to do this. We're going to need at least one grass block and 48 pieces of dirt, or you could do 49 grass blocks. We'll need a bunch of building blocks. We're going to need some observers, 14 of those, 25 redstone, one lever. You could also use a pressure plate if you want to stand on it. One block of redstone, dispenser, redstone torch, 5 repeaters, 2 sticky pistons, and 12 regular pistons. So we have all that. Go ahead and get rid of that. Right here, this lever here turns it on like I showed you before. Or if you did a pressure plate, you go ahead and put that in right there. And then if you stand on it, it'll actually move while you're standing on it. If you step off, it'll stop working. So it's really personal preference, whatever you want to do. Go ahead and do that. So first we're going to start out with the redstone, and here is our little area here. I placed in quartz blocks here just for everything that is going to be like touching the ground basically, and that is mostly going to be the redstone. So on each side here we're going to do that. There's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 across, so there'll be 3 little pistons on this side and then 3 up against this side. The middle one will be open. We can go ahead and fill all these in. Some of these are going to change, so don't worry about that. We're going to put a repeater in going into each side here, and that's just going to power those. So in the middle here is going to be kind of the clock. Well, not kind of, it is actually going to be the clock. We can actually get rid of a few of these in there for now. And this one is going to be a redstone torch. Sorry, definitely not redstone torch. It's going to be some dust, redstone dust. So let's go ahead and change out for regular blocks here. And we're going to place one block there, one block here, and then the sticky piston right up against here. What's going to happen is the redstone block is going to come down, activate this redstone, and it's going to push that block over. But for right now, we don't need that. This is going to be like that. And we're going to put a redstone torch right there with a repeater going into there. So this right here is the clock. So if we take out this one and this one, this is the clock. This is just going to do that. It's going to flicker back and forth. And if we do this, these are also going to flicker back and forth. So that is the first step. That's the very bottom layer. And that is just the clock function here. And then a way for the observers here to read and fire the pistons off. So the next step is to kind of build up. And we're going to start with the observers. Those are going to be facing right here. So if you do 3 on each side like that, and come over to the other side, do 3 more. Oops. Make sure they're facing the correct way. And then from there, we're going to place the pistons right on top. And I messed up that one. So let's go ahead and fix that. And go right in there. And this side will do the same thing. Alright, so that is in place. The next one is we are going to be placing the grass and dirt. And we'll go ahead and start with the dirt here. We're just going to place them all the way across and leave one little block there. So you'll actually be placing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 across. 9 spaces, but 8 dirt blocks across. And we'll go ahead and finish that off. And finish that one off. And then right in the middle here, we'll go ahead and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we'll go in 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right in the middle, we're going to place our dirt block, or sorry, the grass block, and that is going to spread out the grass through the rest of that. And yeah, that'll grow out. That way you only need one grass block, and you can kind of fill in the farm with all of the grass you need. So once you have all of that in place, you can go ahead and test it if you want. Place that down, and these grass and dirt blocks should go back and forth just like that. That's exactly what you want. So the next step is going to be building up kind of like your catch chamber. Not really catch, but just kind of preventing all of your flowers from getting shot off. Actually, we will keep that one there. That was kind of an accidental place, but that is what we want. We do want one block underneath the dispenser there, because we are going to be powering right up there. So if we do, we want to place an observer up top there, so it's either facing one of these sides, and then we want the other one facing into there. That way, anytime this is activated, you can actually hear it clicking off, and that's because this block is moving and updating the observer chain and activating the dispenser there. So we can actually do the on-off switch right now. Go ahead and place the lever right there. We're going to need the sticky piston. We're going to place that right above here, basically where the lever is, and then the redstone block there. So anytime we activate the lever here, it's going to push that down and turn on the machine. So that is actually basically it. The only thing we can do now is put in these blocks here. We can put in some decorations. You could do whatever you want. I use stairs on the other side, but right here we're just using regular full blocks. Yeah, I think that is really it. Is there anything I'm forgetting? No, that's everything. So that is nice and simple. The only way this is going to work, obviously you need bone meal in there as much as you can get. It'd be good to kind of set this up with a skeleton spawner or something like that. And all flowers should work. The two tall ones, they will do what I showed you earlier. What are they called? We'll use sunflowers. They'll just pop off and kind of create one at a time. So just like that. But then these cornflower and other like dandelions and stuff like that, they will grow out, but they need grass to actually grow out, so this isn't going to work right now. You could wait, or what we're going to do right now is just go ahead and replace all of this with grass so you can see it all in action. And I'll set that up and show you how it all works. So I replaced all with grass. The only thing is when we turn it on, there's going to be dirt blocks here. There's not really much you can do about that, but I made the farm a little bit wider than it needs to be. I think it's only 4 blocks out that these will actually ever grow. So you may or may not miss much. You can make it a little bigger if you want, but it really isn't needed. So we can go ahead and stop that. We'll go ahead and empty our inventory of cornflowers. Actually, we'll just count that one. And we'll see how many we got from 64 bone meal. We got 64 and 11, so that'll be 75. And yeah, that is basically it. Yeah, all of these flowers will work. I don't know about the wither rose, actually. Why don't we try that? I've never actually tried. So let's see, we need bone meal. I have a feeling it's not going to work, but I'd like to try anyways. Okay, yeah, so wither rose don't work, but all other flowers in this little area will work. So yeah, that's going to do it for this tutorial. If you have any questions about this tutorial, any other tutorials I've done, or any kind of Minecraft mechanics, you can ask me, or I do also have a open server, like fan server, for anyone who wants to join. You do have to join my Discord for that, but yeah, you can find me on my Discord, ask me any questions you want. And yeah, thank you for joining me. I will see you guys in the next episode or tutorial.